1967 Dnepr K750. $7,000. Front Royal, Virginia, United States. This 1967 Dnepr K750 is a striking and historically significant motorcycle that offers far more than ordinary vintage appeal. It represents a direct lineage to one of the most influential military motorcycle designs of the 20th century, rooted in the legendary BMW R71 platform developed during World War II. Carefully restored and tastefully presented, this machine is ideal for collectors, military history enthusiasts, reenactors, or anyone seeking a truly unique classic motorcycle with unmistakable character. Visually, the motorcycle immediately commands attention. Finished in a bold red paint scheme, the restoration presents clean lines, a glossy finish, and a cohesive overall look that feels both authentic and well cared for. The matching sidecar completes the package and transforms the bike into a rolling historical display. The sidecar is fitted with a tan canvas cover that complements the custom tan leather solo and pillion seats, creating a cohesive vintage aesthetic that looks period-correct while still feeling fresh. Details such as the spare tire, dual gas cans, and included tool kit further enhance the bike's utilitarian military-inspired appearance. At the heart of this Dnepr is a K750 flat-twin engine that has reportedly seen less than 5 miles of use since installation. This engine design is well known for its simplicity, torque-focused power delivery, and mechanical durability. Built for rugged conditions rather than outright speed, the K750 provides a riding experience that is deliberate, engaging, and full of character. With only minimal mileage on the engine, it offers the confidence of fresh internals combined with classic mechanical design. The motorcycle currently runs, though the seller notes that minor carburetor adjustments and a clutch handle replacement will be needed, which is typical for vintage machinery and well within the expectations of classic bike ownership. What truly sets this motorcycle apart is its historical background. The original BMW R71 design was used extensively by the German Wehrmacht during World War II for reconnaissance and troop transport, especially in harsh terrain where conventional vehicles struggled. After the war, Soviet engineers reverse-engineered the R71, leading to the development of the M72, which eventually evolved into the Dnepr and Ural motorcycles. These machines became legendary in their own right, serving military, police, and civilian roles across Eastern Europe and beyond. The Dnepr K750 stands as a symbol of that era, combining wartime engineering philosophy with post-war Soviet manufacturing. The included sidecar is not merely decorative, it is an integral part of the motorcycle's identity. Sidecar-equipped motorcycles like this were designed for stability, load-carrying capability, and adaptability in difficult terrain. This example includes a machine gun replica mount, adding an extra layer of authenticity for display, reenactment, or collection purposes. While clearly intended as a non-functional replica, it reinforces the historical narrative and makes the bike a centerpiece at shows, events, or private collections. From a riding perspective, this motorcycle offers an experience unlike modern machines. The handling, seating position, and mechanical feedback are all rooted in mid-century design, rewarding riders who appreciate involvement and connection over raw performance. The sidecar adds a unique dynamic, making every ride an event and every stop a conversation starter. With only approximately 300 miles listed overall and minimal mileage on the engine itself, this Dnepr has clearly been preserved more as a classic than a daily commuter. In today's market, restored military-style motorcycles with sidecars occupy a special niche. They appeal not only to motorcycle enthusiasts but also to historians, collectors of military vehicles, and those seeking something truly different from mainstream classics. The inclusion of extra parts further adds value, offering peace of mind for future maintenance and long-term ownership. Offered at $7,000 and located in Front Royal, Virginia, this 1967 Dnepr K750 represents a compelling opportunity to own a rare and visually dramatic piece of motorcycling history. It blends restored condition, low engine mileage, and deep historical roots into one unforgettable package. Whether displayed, ridden occasionally, or used as part of a themed collection, this motorcycle delivers authenticity, presence, and a story that few other classics can match. Honda GB500 TT Tourist Trophy. $4,000. Downingtown, Pennsylvania, United States. This 1989 Honda GB500 TT Tourist Trophy is a rare and highly sought-after classic that blends vintage racing aesthetics with Honda's legendary engineering reliability. Produced in limited numbers and inspired by Honda's Isle of Man tourist trophy heritage, the GB500 TT has become a cult favorite among collectors and riders who appreciate timeless design, mechanical simplicity, and an engaging riding experience. This particular example stands out as a well-kept, low-mileage bike that has been carefully gone through and is ready to be enjoyed immediately. With just under 10,000 original miles, this GB500 TT has had only 2 owners and was purchased directly from the original owner, adding to its provenance and appeal. The motorcycle starts easily, runs strong, and performs exactly as it should, reflecting the care and attention it has received over the years. Honda engineered the GB500 TT to be both dependable and character-rich, and this bike delivers that balance beautifully. The single-cylinder engine is smooth, torquey, and full of personality, making it ideal for relaxed backroad riding, vintage motorcycle events, or simply enjoying a pure, analog riding experience. Mechanically, this bike has been completely sorted so the next owner can ride with confidence. The fuel tank is clean, a new petcock has been installed, and the carburetor has been ultrasonically cleaned to ensure smooth fueling and reliable performance. Fresh oil and a new oil filter have been installed, and the bike has been fitted with a new battery complete with a trickle charger hookup for easy maintenance during storage. The brake system has been properly cleaned and flushed with new fluid, restoring strong and predictable braking feel. All lights, switches, and indicators function correctly, which is especially important on a classic motorcycle where electrical issues are often a concern. The tires have good tread and hold air, though they are older, which is worth noting for riders who plan on regular use or spirited riding. While still serviceable, many buyers may choose to replace them for maximum safety and peace of mind, depending on intended use. The bike is currently equipped with a Corbin seat, offering improved comfort over long rides, and a Supertrap exhaust that enhances both sound and character without being overly intrusive. The original parts are not included, but the upgrades installed are well known, quality components that complement the bike's classic style and riding dynamics. An original owner's manual is included, which further adds to the completeness and collectible nature of this example. Visually, the Honda GB500 TT is one of the most elegant motorcycles of its era. The green exterior finish highlights its British-inspired cafe racer styling, complete with a sculpted tank, solo seat profile, and traditional wire-spoke wheels. The design pays homage to classic racing motorcycles while remaining unmistakably Honda in its execution. Even decades after its release, the GB500 TT still turns heads and sparks conversation wherever it goes, especially among enthusiasts who recognize how uncommon these bikes have become. From a collector's standpoint, the GB500 TT occupies a special place in Honda's history. It represents a period when manufacturers were willing to build niche, enthusiast-focused models that prioritized feel and character over mass-market appeal. As a result, clean, well-maintained examples like this one are becoming increasingly difficult to find, and values have remained strong as interest in vintage and modern classic motorcycles continues to grow. This bike's clear, transferable main registration and title make ownership and registration straightforward, removing a common hurdle associated with older motorcycles. Offered at $4,000, this GB500 TT represents an excellent value for someone looking to own a rare, usable classic that does not require ongoing restoration or sorting. It is being sold as a cash-only transaction, with no trades considered, and is available for pickup in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. The seller has been clear and transparent about the bike's condition and history, which adds confidence for serious buyers. In summary, this 1989 Honda GB500 TT Tourist Trophy is a well-preserved, thoughtfully maintained example of a truly special motorcycle. With low original miles, strong mechanical condition, tasteful upgrades, and clear documentation, it is ideal for a collector, a vintage Honda enthusiast, or a rider seeking a unique machine with enduring style and charm. Harley-Davidson Springer. $8,000. Landing, New Jersey, United States. This 2005 Harley-Davidson TTCI Softail Springer Classic is a standout example of one of Harley-Davidson's most iconic and visually distinctive factory-built motorcycles. With fewer than 5,000 original miles and only 2 owners, this bike represents a rare opportunity to own a clean, low-mileage Springer that has clearly been well cared for and lightly used throughout its life. Models like this are becoming increasingly difficult to find in original, unmolested condition, making this one especially appealing to collectors and riders alike. The Springer Classic blends traditional Harley-Davidson styling with modern engineering for its era, creating a motorcycle that feels both nostalgic and refined. The defining feature, of course, is the Springer front suspension, which pays homage to Harley's pre-war designs while still offering dependable handling and a smooth ride. Visually, the exposed springs, rockers, and polished components give the bike a commanding presence that immediately sets it apart from standard telescopic fork softails. Power comes from the air-cooled twin-cam 88B engine, a 1,450 cubic centimeters fuel-injected V-twin known for its reliability, smooth operation, and strong low-end torque. With approximately 85 lb-ft of torque available around 3,000 revolutions per minute, this engine delivers the classic Harley feel with effortless cruising power and a satisfying throttle response. The fuel injection system ensures consistent performance and easier starting compared to earlier carbureted models, making this bike more user-friendly for regular riding. The 5-speed manual transmission shifts smoothly and pairs well with the belt final drive, offering quiet operation and low maintenance. This drivetrain setup makes the Springer Classic equally suitable for relaxed highway cruising or casual weekend rides through back roads. The riding experience is stable and confidence-inspiring, with the solid softail frame hiding the rear suspension to maintain a hardtail look while still providing real-world comfort. This particular example comes with thoughtful extras that add versatility and convenience without compromising the bike's classic character. It includes 2 different seat combinations, allowing the next owner to choose between solo or passenger-friendly configurations. A quick-release backrest adds comfort for longer rides and can easily be removed for a cleaner, more traditional appearance. Additional accessories such as a motorcycle cover and a chrome handlebar-mounted cell phone holder enhance everyday usability while keeping the bike protected and practical. Finished in black, the exterior color perfectly complements the Springer's timeless design. The low seat height of approximately 27.6 inches makes the bike approachable for a wide range of riders, while the long wheelbase and balanced geometry contribute to its stable, planted feel on the road. The overall proportions give the motorcycle a classic cruiser stance that looks just as good parked as it does rolling down the highway. Braking is handled by a single disc setup front and rear, with a 4-piston caliper in the rear providing confident stopping power. While not designed as a high-performance sport machine, the braking system is well matched to the bike's weight and intended riding style. At roughly 710 pounds wet, the Springer Classic feels solid and substantial, reinforcing the sense of quality and durability that Harley-Davidson is known for. One of the most attractive aspects of this motorcycle is its condition. Being described as one of the cleanest, lowest mileage examples available suggests it has avoided the heavy modifications or neglect that often affect bikes of this age. Low mileage under 5,000 indicates minimal engine wear and limited exposure to harsh conditions, which is increasingly rare for a nearly 20-year-old Harley-Davidson. From a market perspective, factory Springer models hold a special place among Harley enthusiasts. Unlike aftermarket Springer conversions, the FLSTSCI was engineered and built by Harley-Davidson from the factory, making it more desirable and collectible over time. As production of Springer-equipped models has long since ended, clean examples like this one continue to attract attention from buyers who appreciate both heritage and authenticity. Offered at $8,000 and located in Landing, New Jersey, this 2005 Harley-Davidson Springer Classic presents strong value given its low mileage, condition, and included accessories. Whether purchased as a weekend cruiser, a long-term keeper, or a collectible piece of Harley-Davidson history, this bike offers a compelling combination of classic style, proven engineering, and unmistakable road presence. For anyone seeking a true factory Springer with minimal miles and timeless appeal, this example deserves serious consideration. Classic 350. $4,454. Suffolk, Virginia, United States. This 2023 Royal Enfield Classic 350 is a nearly new motorcycle that perfectly blends timeless retro design with modern engineering, making it an ideal choice for riders who appreciate classic aesthetics without sacrificing reliability and ease of use. With only 415 miles on the odometer and a single owner since new, this bike is essentially still in its break-in phase and offers the feel of a showroom motorcycle at a more approachable price point. The Classic 350 is one of Royal Enfield's most iconic models, inspired by post-war British motorcycles but built with contemporary technology to meet today's standards. Its design is instantly recognizable, featuring a teardrop fuel tank, relaxed riding posture, traditional round headlamp, and understated chrome and metal accents that give it an authentic vintage presence. The tan exterior color complements the retro character beautifully, offering a warm, classic look that stands out without being flashy. At the heart of this motorcycle is Royal Enfield's 349 cubic centimeters fuel-injected single-cylinder engine, designed to prioritize smoothness, durability, and everyday usability rather than outright speed. The engine delivers a calm and predictable power band that is perfectly suited for urban riding, scenic backroads, and relaxed weekend cruises. Power delivery is linear and forgiving, making the Classic 350 especially appealing to new riders, returning riders, or anyone who values an easygoing riding experience over aggressive performance. The manual transmission shifts smoothly, and the overall drivetrain is known for its refined feel compared to older Royal Enfield generations. This modern platform benefits from improved engineering, tighter tolerances, and better vibration control, resulting in a noticeably smoother ride. Whether navigating city traffic or enjoying an open stretch of road, the bike feels composed and confidence-inspiring. Comfort is a strong point of the Classic 350. The upright seating position, wide handlebars, and well-padded seat allow for long, relaxed rides without fatigue. The suspension is tuned for comfort rather than sportiness, absorbing bumps and imperfections in the road with ease. This makes the motorcycle particularly well-suited for daily commuting, casual touring, or leisurely rides where enjoyment and comfort take priority. With just 415 miles, this motorcycle has seen very light use and has clearly been well cared for. The low mileage suggests minimal wear on all major components, including the engine, transmission, suspension, and brakes. Being a one-owner bike with a clean title further adds to its appeal, providing peace of mind to potential buyers who value a clear ownership history and straightforward transaction. Royal Enfield has built a strong reputation in recent years for producing motorcycles that are both accessible and dependable. The Classic 350 benefits from modern fuel injection, improved electronics, and better overall build quality compared to older models, while still retaining the charm and character that define the brand. Maintenance requirements are simple, and parts availability is generally good, making ownership relatively affordable over the long term. This motorcycle is an excellent option for riders who want a machine that encourages a slower, more enjoyable pace of riding. It is not designed to be a high-speed highway cruiser or a sport bike, but rather a motorcycle that rewards smooth throttle input, relaxed cruising, and appreciation of the ride itself. For many riders, that philosophy is exactly what makes the Classic 350 so appealing. Priced at $4,454, this 2023 Royal Enfield Classic 350 represents strong value considering its condition, low mileage, and model year. New examples often come at a higher cost once fees and dealer add-ons are included, making this a smart alternative for buyers who want near-new condition without paying full retail pricing. Located in Suffolk, Virginia, the bike is ready to ride and requires no additional work before hitting the road. For anyone seeking a stylish, reliable, and easy-to-own motorcycle with genuine classic character, this Royal Enfield Classic 350 stands out as a compelling option. It offers the look and feel of a vintage machine combined with the confidence and practicality of modern engineering, making it a motorcycle that can be enjoyed both today and for years to come. 72 Ducati Scrambler. $1,500. Medford, New Jersey, United States. This 1972 Ducati Scrambler is a genuine vintage Italian motorcycle that represents an excellent opportunity for collectors, restorers, or classic bike enthusiasts looking for an authentic project with solid fundamentals. Offered at an affordable entry price, this bike is being sold exactly as it sits and provides a strong foundation for a proper restoration or period-correct custom build. With classic Ducati Scrambler styling and a clean New Jersey title dating back to 1978, this motorcycle carries both historical value and long-term collectible potential. At its core, this is a 250 cubic centimeters Ducati single-cylinder motorcycle from an era when Ducati was gaining a reputation for lightweight, responsive machines with unmistakable European character. The engine is free and has compression, which is a major positive for any long-dormant motorcycle. While the bike is not currently running, the fact that the engine turns over and shows compression suggests that the internal components are in serviceable condition and that the bike has not seized during storage. This alone can save a future owner significant time and expense compared to projects with locked or damaged engines. The motorcycle rolls freely, making it easy to move, load, and work on. The fuel tank is reported to be clean, which is another important detail when dealing with a machine that has been dormant for over a decade. A clean tank reduces the likelihood of extensive corrosion issues in the fuel system and makes the revival process more straightforward. As with any bike that has sat for many years, a full recommissioning would be expected, including carburetor service, fuel lines, seals, fluids, electrical inspection, and general safety checks, but that is all part of the appeal for hands-on enthusiasts. Visually, the bike retains the unmistakable lines that made early Ducati Scramblers so desirable. The black exterior gives it a timeless and understated look, and the overall presentation suggests a bike that has aged naturally rather than being heavily modified or poorly restored in the past. For purists, this offers the chance to return the motorcycle to factory-correct condition. For custom builders, it provides a blank canvas to create a tasteful vintage Scrambler or cafe-inspired build while still starting with a legitimate Ducati platform. One of the most important aspects of this listing is the paperwork. The bike comes with a clean New Jersey title issued in 1978, which is a significant advantage when purchasing a vintage motorcycle. Proper documentation adds real value and removes much of the uncertainty that often accompanies older projects. Having a title in hand makes registration, resale, and long-term ownership far easier, especially as classic motorcycles continue to rise in value and attract more serious collectors. This Ducati has been dormant for more than 10 years, so it should be approached with realistic expectations. It is not a quick flip or a turnkey rider, but rather a proper project for someone who appreciates vintage machinery and understands the process of bringing an older motorcycle back to life. The seller has been transparent about its condition, clearly stating that it is not running and is being sold as shown. That honesty, combined with the firm price, makes it easier for buyers to assess whether this project fits their goals and budget. The early 1970s Ducati Scramblers have become increasingly sought after in recent years. Their simple mechanical layout, lightweight chassis, and classic Italian design make them appealing both to riders and collectors. When properly restored or sympathetically refurbished, these bikes offer a rewarding riding experience that feels raw, mechanical, and engaging compared to modern motorcycles. They are also well suited for display, vintage events, and casual weekend rides. At $1,500 firm, this example is priced as an entry-level classic with strong upside potential. Comparable running and restored Ducati Scramblers often sell for significantly more, making this a compelling starting point for someone willing to invest time and effort. The bike is cross-posted and located in the Southampton area near Medford, New Jersey, making it accessible to buyers in the surrounding region. In summary, this 1972 Ducati Scrambler is an honest, complete-feeling vintage motorcycle project with a free and compressing engine, clean fuel tank, rolling chassis, and clear title. It is an ideal candidate for restoration or a period-inspired build and offers the chance to own a real piece of Ducati history at a very approachable price point.